All right, so right now what I'm mostly doing is I'm making like kind of socially conscious videos with emphasis on comedy too as well. I feel like that's an important way to, like, melding them together is a really cool thing to do. And I, as a teenager who I barely even have time to make videos, period. I haven't really like gotten with any organizations or something. I didn't know where to start. You just said Googling. I'll probably try
or
that.
Bing. It's
Bing.
whatever.
All right, yeah.
By Microsoft.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I really want to. It's really cool. It's a blessing, honestly. And yeah, dosomething.org. I'll get you guys.
Do something promo. Do something promo.
I will say though, you're being very modest. Your videos are super intelligent.
That means a lot, man.
No, yeah,
I love you.
If you haven't checked them out, really good stuff.
Nathan,
and like
I also-
socially conscious.
I also think that your age is what makes them so good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it is so... The way that I discovered Nathan was through my job. The thing I love about it is I get to look for really awesome socially conscious videos. And when I found his video, I was like, first of all, a 17-year-old boy talking about rape culture. I was like in front of my computer
Slay
like,
me.
yes, yes! Like, this is awesome! So please
Thank you very
give yourself credit. The fact that you are really young, that is really incredible. And I think especially when I look at this audience and I see how passionate you are when you watch Tyler's videos and you get involved in these causes, I wish that I had been exposed to this stuff at your age. So that's really,
Thank
really
you.
awesome.
All right.
Sorry.
You couldn't see me blush, but I'm blushing everywhere. All right. Thank you so much.
All right, so what I'm passionate about is, like I said before, Crisis Text Line. They're an amazing organization that I recently found actually through dosomething.org. It's basically where, it's similar to the Trevor Project. If you are struggling with depression or suicide or stress or issues at home, any kind of issue you're going through or struggling with, you actually text them. It's like a hotline you can text them to, and a volunteer will help you out, give you advice, they'll talk to you, and it's totally anonymous. They won't like release anything, like you don't have to worry about that. Which, by the way, they actually need more volunteers. So if anybody out there, 18 or older, you can be a volunteer. Crisis Text line.com/volunteer. They would love to have your help. You can watch my video on my main channel from last week. It explains everything. Sorry for the promo, but it's a good cause, so I had to put it in. But it means a lot to me because when I went through high school, I was bullied a lot, I was harassed, I was name called, and I didn't have that thing to go to. So I think it's amazing that this exists now, and I wish I would have had it back then in high school, so I'm really glad it exists, and I want everyone to know about it. So tell your friends about Crisis Text Line, and volunteer, and donate.
So I'm really interested in a lot of different issues, and I think for me, I really get a lot of information from my audience. I feel like the thing that's so awesome about social media is it's connected us with people and stories that maybe we would have never gotten a chance to hear about. So, maybe I had never met a trans person before, and then I got to watch a video from someone and then get exposed to those issues. So I really try to just be as open as possible, and just receive the information and kind of share it as much as possible. But there's not one organization that I really have kind of gravitated to. I'm open, an equal opportunity learner and organizer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Queen Body Positivity over here. That's pretty much my only platform ever. The thing that I did early on was I started a collab channel called Project Life Size back in the day, because I saw all these, I saw 5 awesome gays, I saw 5 awesome girls, 5 awesome guys, and I was like, there's no channel for fat chicks. I just, I had always been the one big girl out of my group of friends, and I felt like I had all these experiences that I didn't really get to share or weren't really honored in any kind of way. And so I wanted to start the conversation, so I started the collab channel, and that was 4 years of having these really intense conversations with women from all over the world who were going through the same thing and who had this idea that just because I look a certain way doesn't determine my worth or how sexy I can be or how smart I can be, how successful I can be. And we're determined to live a life that proved that. And and then the most recent thing for me was Booty Revolution. Y'all are a little young, but when you're 18. So I became the plus-size woman whose butt photo was taken down from Instagram, and then Instagram apologized. And that was a random thing that happened, but in every situation where something's happened, I always find a way, I think, to like mobilize my audience and hopefully empower them, because I never really found a place that I fit in. So it became a mission for me to start creating those places and start creating those movements, and don't be afraid that like if you can't find something that fits you, to be the one that starts it, be the first one to say it, be the first one to create the group. It's scary, but other people, if you need something, other people need it too. And for me, I needed a safe place. I needed that conversation. I needed to feel good about myself. And so I wanted to empower myself and empower my audience to, post up a photo, tell me your story. Let's create an Instagram where you can anonymously share your story and show your body and be proud of it. And growing up, like, I would see other women that looked like me that didn't hate themselves. That made me love my body more. And I just feel like there needs to be more of that. And that's why YouTube is so great and the internet is so great, because you're exposed to people who look like you, sound like you, think like you, and it makes you feel more empowered in your decisions and who you are as a person. Church of Tonjes.
Awesome. So this question is going to be open to anyone, but you guys are the new celebrity, right? So you guys can fill an entire expo center with like really amazing fans. Be you guys. So you have a very unique relationship with your fans that traditional celebrities never had. Do you think that unique relationship that you have with these guys here, do you think it makes it easier to activate them around a cause?
Yeah. I mean, my experience with raising money for the Trevor Project was all about lending the microphone to them. And that's the connection I have with my audience. It's a two-way conversation. It's not just me putting up videos and them watching. It's getting them involved. And so when I would raise money for the Trevor Project, I would do live streams where I would call you guys and ask you, okay, y'all have heard a million times why I like the Trevor Project. Why is it important to you? Why are you donating? Why are you spreading awareness? And I think that's why people wanted to get involved in their own ways, is because they were hearing their own stories, not just from me, but from each other. And connecting to that. And I think traditional, there's a lot of barriers and there's a lot of maybe more loops to jump through to get to one of us, like somebody like us. Whereas here, we're right here. You can meet us in a line. We can, like, no movie star does a meetup at a convention, like in New Jersey, do they? I don't know. You tell me. So, I mean, there's a connection there, and I think people relate to that, and people want to get involved in what we're passionate about because they watch us, because they relate to us. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's also the level of authenticity is very different. You know, when you look at a celebrity, they are always a celebrity, they are always rich, they are always famous. Like, we grew up on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, I watched Five Awesome Gays. I remember when Tyler was in high school. You know what I mean? Like,
yikes.
Right, but you watch people and you can remember when they had 1,000 subscribers, and then when they had 10, and then when they had 20, and so you feel like you're part of their success. And so when they say to you, hey, this is a cause I really believe in, it's not the same as when, you know, Madonna tweets, well, maybe it is for some people if you're like a stan. But
come from Madonna.
No, this is the first person I thought of. But it's very different, the connection that YouTubers have to their audience, because they really feel like they're your friend, you know, and in many ways, they are your friend. Maybe they can't talk to everyone, but we can still answer tweets, or you can send us messages on Tumblr, and we can answer them. And so there's a personal connection there. When you say this is something I believe in, the audience wants to believe in it too, because they know you're being honest with them, and you're not selling them something just because it's in fashion right now, or you're getting a kickback on some sale or something like that.
I agree, yeah. Did you want to go?
Oh, no, you got it.
Okay.
They're here for you.
She had a really good point. Like, with the movie star and, like a huge celebrity, they're not as, like, personable, and they don't, like, share their life as much with you guys. So I think it's cool that, like, YouTubers and people like us, I feel like we get more personable with you, and we share our life more. You know, we do, like, behind-the-scenes vlogs. We tell you about our day. I try to interact with people as much as I can. So I guess, like what she was saying, when we do talk about a cause that means a lot to us, I think it really does mean more, because we share so much with you already that it does feel like a real thing, not like some act that we're trying to put on. So
I feel like... Don't interrupt me again. I feel like if Brad Pitt started daily vlogging, I would feel really close to that guy. The thing is, like, seeing YouTubers, what they do every day, like, all right, he got his groceries. I get my groceries sometimes. But like,